the WBC shouldn't have sanctioned this fight. This is something that Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be allowed to do, but he's doing it. They're probably gonna make a lot of money off of it. It's gonna be a business success, but the fight is trash, right?
Manny's gonna fight Tank after that.
How would they fight? Tank's a 135 pounder.
Catch weight, 43, 44. Yeah.
That one of Manny Pacquiao's dream fights is to fight Gervonta Tank Davis.
Boxing pros are warning Manny Pacquiao not to fight Gervonta Davis because they say it is too dangerous and could send Manny to the hospital. A lot of people think the WBC should never have approved this matchup, given Manny's age and Tank's punching power. Still, money appears to be the main reason it is being discussed. Manny is scheduled to fight Mario Barrios first, and analysts say that bout alone will leave him worn out. Going up against Tank right after would be even more dangerous, since Manny's body will not have healed. Despite all the excitement, many insiders believe this back-to-back plan is careless and driven by profit.
First, let's start with Manny and Tank. That fight's even more trash than this one because Tank Davis is a way better fighter than Mario Barrios, bro. Tank Davis would send Manny Pacquiao to the hospital, bro. I don't want Tank Davis to entertain. Excuse me, y'all. A fight with Manny Pacquiao. Just like I'm glad he ain't entertained no damn fight with Jake Paul, bro. That's not a good look. So Manny can call it out all day. I'm sure PBC would love to make that fight. Tank Davis, if you and your team watching this video, bro, anybody that's rocking with Tank watching this video, that's beneath you, bro. That man's 72 years old, bro. He about to get hands put on him by Mario Barrios anyway, in my opinion, so I don't think it matters. But even if he was to somehow win and defeat Mario Barrios, I would not want to see Tank Davis take on no damn Manny Pacquiao, bro. That shit would be all wrong and all bad. Trying to see what my son doing with my dog, my other dog back there, giving him a hard time. Giving him a hard time. So there's that part of it, right? Nobody trying to check for that.
Famed coach Robert Garcia has real worries about Manny Pacquiao's next fights. He thinks Gervonta Davis would easily beat Manny if they ever meet in the ring. Garcia sees this matchup as a very risky challenge for Manny because of Tank's strength and youth. His main wish is that Manny retires after the Mario Barrios fight instead of facing younger, stronger opponents. Garcia's careful view matches what many in boxing already feel, that Pacquiao's best years are over, and that going further could bring serious harm to the aging legend.
His entire career, but this time he's 46.
46, bro.
It's dangerous.
Can't help it, but wish him well, man. You know, he's a great person. Hopefully we see something better. You know, I would say become champ. If he wins, become champion, retire, man. I wouldn't want to see him unify or anything like that because it could be ugly. I'd say if he wins this one, retire as champion.
Even with all the warnings from trainers and analysts, Manny Pacquiao has openly said he wants to fight Gervonta Davis. After his scheduled match with Mario Barrios, Pacquiao has shown real excitement about taking on Tank. This fight has been a long-term goal for Manny, who sees it as a big-time showdown against a younger and very tough opponent. Pacquiao's drive shows not just his love for competition, but also a deep personal wish to face one of boxing's best talents. This eagerness is why so many people keep guessing whether that fight will actually happen.
It's the Boxing Coop. Reality alert. Like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get it popping. Shine Gibbons, president and promoter of MP Promotions, Manny Pacquiao Promotions, has came out and stated that one of Manny Pacquiao's dream fights is to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, he said after the fight with Mario Barrios, and if Gervonta get past Lamont Roach, and if somehow the Jake Paul fight don't come into fruition, Manny Pacquiao will be looking to land the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. And it will be a big fight for both of them because, as we all know, Gervonta Tank Davis sells and Manny Pacquiao sells. And Manny Pacquiao always been wanting to fight, and hey, it'll be a legacy fight for Gervonta Davis. But we'll see how it go. But it's the Boxing Coop. Reality alert. Like, share, and subscribe.
For years, boxing fans and experts have talked about a possible Manny Pacquiao versus Gervonta Davis fight. Analysts note that Pacquiao has publicly called out Davis several times, but Tank has always stayed away from agreeing to the match. Even so, Pacquiao stays determined, and many see him as the one really pushing to make this fight happen. This long-running tension adds drama and suspense as people argue whether Tank's hesitation is a smart move or just a sign of respect for Manny's career.
Manny Pacquiao, the 46-year-old Filipino legend, is set to challenge WBC welterweight champ Mario Barrios. But that's not all. Pacquiao is eyeing a potential showdown with lightweight sensation Gervonta Davis, a matchup that has been brewing for years. With Pacquiao aiming to become the oldest welterweight champ and Davis coming off a controversial draw, this could be a fight for the ages. Will the aging legend prove he's still got it, or will youth prevail? The boxing world is in for...
Pacquiao's drive keeps hope alive for fans who want to see this long-awaited matchup. At its heart, the possible fight between Pacquiao and Davis is seen by many as a big money business deal. Both boxers can draw huge crowds, sell tickets, and bring in major pay-per-view numbers. The financial rewards often take over from the sport itself as promoters, and networks see a major event that promises large earnings. While fans argue over whether the fight makes sense, the business side ensures strong interest in making it happen. This money-making appeal drives talks and media buzz, making cash a key part of the ongoing discussion around the bout.
Like a pro wrestler to an extent. You ain't gonna get the fights you want with this dude. You gonna get him fighting Mexicans and gimmick fights like this. Now the sad part in all this is, in my opinion, is this fight is crazy enough to happen. It's gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna do good sales. But not only is it box office and big business, in my opinion, if promoted right. Looking at this motherfucker's resume, this is probably his toughest fight, in my opinion. A 45-year-old Pacquiao will be the closest thing to a 50-50 fight Tank's been in. And that's sad, that's fucked up, but it's the absolute truth. This is the closest thing he's been into a 50-50 fight, a 45-year-old Pacquiao. Me personally, I don't know what Pac-Man has left in the tank for me to say that this is going to be competitive. So I think Tank is probably going to wash him, just going off age. When it comes to age, speed and reflexes are the first thing to go. Explosiveness are the first things to go. So off youth and explosiveness alone, Tank should be able to beat the old man. But the fact that this is even up for debate is sad, man. Like I said, stop looking at Tank as a star, as a regular fighter. Look at him as an attraction. When he fights, expect to see the bitches come out. Expect your casual friends to hit you up, talking about parties, and let's go out to a bar and watch it, and just enjoy the festivities. You want to see the best fighting the best, you ain't gonna get it with Tank. Like, and that's, I understand your logic. He'll knock Pacquiao out and get his fans. That shit ain't true.
Some boxing experts have strongly criticized the planned Pacquiao versus Davis fight. They call it a bad matchup and label the fight as poor because of Manny's older age and weaker physical shape next to Tank's youth and power. If Pacquiao loses first to Mario Barrios, many believe the smarter and more competitive fight would be between Barrios and Tank Davis. Barrios, as a younger and more active fighter, could give Tank a harder time making for a more even and sports-wise appealing matchup. This idea is becoming more popular among both fans and analysts.
Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight trained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147, Tank going up from 135 to 147. Yeah, y'all, no, shoe program. Because Mario Barrios was winning every round, meeting up right before he got knocked down. You fight Mario Barrios at 147, it may be a different story. I'm not saying that Mario Barrios wins. I'm saying that Mario Barrios is more comfortable at 147, way bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he, 5'10", 5'11"? All right, Gervonta Tank Davis never only fought at 140 once, never fought at 147, move up from 135.
In terms of style, Pacquiao and Davis take very different boxing approaches, which could make for an exciting fight if it ever takes place. Pacquiao is known for his non-stop punching, always pushing opponents with fast, quick combinations. In contrast, Tank Davis is known for his huge power and has a reputation as a one-punch knockout artist who can end a fight suddenly. This style clash with Pacquiao's speed and stamina against Tank's raw knockout force is a big topic in talks about their possible fight, and shows just how unpredictable that matchup would be.
Explosive lightweights of our time, Gervonta Tank Davis against one of the most feared and ferocious explosive lightweights in history, Manny Pacquiao. Both men are southpaws and use genius traps to get their opponents to drop their guard and set up hard punches that end the night. While Manny Pacquiao was more of a volume puncher, we all know Gervonta Tank Davis was a one-punch knockout artist. Manny Pacquiao also had to chop trees down because he went up in weight throughout his career. Gervonta now is still at what looks like is his natural weight, so he's still able to use that power. Both men used amazing angles. Both men also used amazing momentum punches, meaning they would wait to the last second and then step in and catch the opponent coming at them and be like a high-speed collision. Tank Davis was great at creating openings to land that one-punch eraser, while Pacquiao created openings in a different way. He would do it by throwing lots of punches and really throwing variations from head to body, but the result would be the same. Both men would stop or knock out their opponents. If prime Pacquiao fought prime Tank Davis at 135 or 140, who wins? Tell me in the
Oscar De La Hoya, a respected former champion and promoter, has openly shared serious concerns about Manny Pacquiao deciding to box again at age 46. De La Hoya points out that getting ready for a top-level fight takes intense physical and mental work, which gets much harder as a person ages. Recovery takes longer, and the chance of injury goes up a lot. In De La Hoya's view, Manny's body needs rest and healing, not the tough demands of another training camp and fight. This opinion strikes a chord with many fans and insiders who care more about Manny's health than him chasing more fame.
You have to remember that. So give your body some rest. Rest right now is Manny Pacquiao's friend. In between training, in between sparring sessions. There's no shame in taking a day off or two, Manny. Trust me. Let your body relax. Let your body rest. He'll do fine. He's experienced. He's got obviously the power because it never leaves you. The speed I'm a little worried about, but I think look, Barrios is a live dog. He's a world champion, and he's no slouch. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I wish Manny all the best. I'm not sure who's going to win. I really haven't seen Barrios, but I think Barrios, the youth is obviously with him.
Young rising star Jesse Bam Rodriguez has shared his honest take on Pacquiao's upcoming fight with Mario Barrios. Rodriguez respects Manny's legendary place in boxing, but thinks the fight strongly favors Barrios because of his youth and how active he is in the ring. The younger fighter's drive and physical peak give him a major advantage, which Rodriguez believes will lead to a one-sided win over the older Pacquiao. This opinion points to a common pattern in boxing where experience and past success can sometimes lose out to the speed, energy, and motivation of a new generation.
Barrios is going to go out there and just put a beating on Manny. I think Manny's a little too old, but he's a legend. He already did what he did, so I really don't see a reason for him to come back. But if he wants to get in the ring with Mario, then I guess Mario has to show him that he has a youth, and Manny Pacquiao shouldn't just stay retired.
Yeah. That's what a lot of fans are saying,
yeah.
and are still kind of disbelief. But even looking at social media, the fans they're thrilled just to see him back. So
yeah.
Just to have him in the ring, and
yeah.
fighters at that age are not competing.
I think that just says a lot about the type of fighter Manny Pacquiao is, the stardom he has. He's 46, 47?
He's 46.
And people are still excited to see him fight. So, that just says a lot about him and what he's done in his career. So, like I said earlier, to see a friend I grew up with fight Manny Pacquiao, it'd be pretty cool. And it's the same night. So, it's a huge night for him.
Manny Pacquiao's older age creates a real problem in both his upcoming fight with Mario Barrios and a possible one with Gervonta Davis. Barrios in particular has clear edges in age, height, and reach that could matter a lot inside the ring. At 28 years old, Barrios is in his physical best, showing more action, quicker reactions, and better lasting energy than the older Pacquiao. His longer reach lets him control the distance, manage the pace of the fight, and find gaps in Manny's defense. All these things together make it much harder for Manny to win.
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios is official for July 19th in Las Vegas for Barrios' WBC welterweight title. After 4 years off from pro boxing, Pacquiao will try to become the oldest active world champion in boxing at 46 years old and one of the oldest champions in boxing history. Now, this fight has been rumored for quite a while. They tried to make it last year after Pacquiao had an exhibition with Rukia Anpo, but they were never able to finalize a deal. But earlier this year, they re-entered negotiations and they finally made it official now. Now, in terms of the fight itself, Barrios, he's going to have a huge age and size advantage. You know, the guy is 29 years old, right in his physical prime. He's probably going to weigh around 160, 165 pounds on the night of the fight. Whereas Pacquiao, like I said, he's 46 years old. He won't weigh over 145 pounds on the night of the fight. And Barrios, he's just going to try to stay behind the jab and the straight shots and use that youth to win in the fight. Now, what I will give Pacquiao is he does have a huge IQ advantage, and Barrios' defense didn't look that great in his last fight. But still, the age is the main factor, but you guys let me know. Are you excited for Manny's return, or is it too risky at his age?
What's the worst case scenario? Someone gets seriously hurt. Someone has like life-altering injuries, and that could happen in boxing. We've seen this. Manny Pacquiao isn't immune to this. He's been knocked out. He's been hit. He's not Floyd, who has been hardly hit. Like, he's been knocked out cold. I thought when he got knocked out by Marquez, I thought he died. It was that scary. Yeah. Remember that one? So
I do.
Ultimately, I'm most surprised that if it hasn't been officially announced, if it lands in Nevada or California, I'll be very surprised and dare I say,
Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao are in talks for the WBC welterweight title fight. They want to do it in Vegas. Pacquiao is 45 and hasn't competed since August 2021 in a decision loss. Mario Barrios is definitely trying to stat pad at this point. In a stacked welterweight division, you can fight Crawford. If you don't want to fight someone who's coming off a W, fight Spence Jr. Fight Jaron or Stanius, you know? Fight one of the top 4 fighters. You're ranked top 5 and you want to fight Manny Pacquiao? That's stat padding. That shouldn't even count as a win. And I love Manny Pacquiao, but, I mean, in his prime, he would definitely beat Mario Barrios, but it's past his prime. Hasn't fought in 3 years, is 45 years old. It's time to hang it up, bud. I will say, though, if he somehow miracle pulls it off, it'll be the greatest win, I think, in my opinion.
Pacquiao's gonna get knocked out by Mario Barrios. And I get it, like, Mario Barrios is, like, far from a good fighter. Mario Barrios is one of the worst champions in all of boxing, but Manny Pacquiao is so old, bro. I think a lot of you guys forget Manny Pacquiao fought last year, and he arguably lost to like a Muay Thai kickboxer dude. Like, this dude wasn't even a boxer. Yes, he was really big, but the dude was just not a boxer. Honestly, I think the WBC should call this fight off. I think it's not too late to kind of go back on your word and let's call this one off. This fight should not be sanctioned by anybody. This fight should not be allowed. At least Mario Barrios should be stripped of his WBC title for defending it against a 46-year-old. Is there a slim chance Manny Pacquiao is able to outmaneuver him and maybe outpoint him, punch, around him? Yeah, maybe. But realistically, it won't happen. But if he does, I think it will solidify him as the greatest boxer of all time, no questions about it. I think if he does win this fight, it would put him clearly over Ali, Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on how y'all feel about this fight.
Stay in the loop with the latest boxing news, top moments, upcoming events, and stories. Hit subscribe on Boxology and turn on alerts so you never miss a thing. Also, be sure to watch our other videos. Until we meet again, take care and peace.